Yo, what is going on, guys? TG here, back with another video today, and today we're going to be talking all about margin and the pros and cons of margin and how you can use margin to better your account and to grow it at a faster rate. Disclaimer, obviously, margin comes a lot of risk, and we're going to talk about that as well. But just know that, with the power of margin, obviously comes a lot of responsibility, and I know that sounds cliche, but it's very true. So just before you go buying on margin big, really listen to the video and listen to both the pros and cons of it, and then make your decision. So let's jump right into it. So margin is basically borrowing money from your broker and using that money to then buy stocks or options. So there's an initial requirement for Robinhood. It's $2,000 needed in your account in order to use margin. And there's also a 5% annual fee that you have to pay on the margin being used. Obviously no one likes fees, but Robinhood actually does have the lowest fee around at 5%. Other brokers are more than double that, some even triple that. I think Charles Schwab or one of them is, something like that. But Robinhood does a really good job with not having it too expensive. So let's go straight into the cons first, get the bad stuff out of the way. You can lose a ton of money. You can lose more money than you even have. And let me give you guys a perfect example. So you have your $2,000 in your account. You're ready to trade, okay? You buy $2,000 worth of a company, and then you use your margin to buy another $2,000 worth of a company. So, let's say things work out. Let's say the stock was up 50%. Well, that 50% was actually 100%. So you've just doubled your money. So that $2,000 investment is now $4,000 because you're borrowing another $2,000. But it also works, the opposite way. If the stock goes down 50%, well, you just lost all of your money. If it goes down 60%, well, you owe money now. And if it, somehow goes down 100%, it's like a crash or whatever, you owe $2,000. So just know you can lose more money than you have. One of my good friends actually lost more money than he had and actually owed $2,000, which was terrible, on a company crashing 70% in one day. And there's also things called margin calls. So like, let's say, the stock's going down big and you're like, oh, you got to be patient. Your broker could actually sell you out if you go under a certain amount. So if we go here, right here for margin health, I need to maintain a balance of at least $23,000. Otherwise, they will sell me out of my positions in order to make up for that money. So you want to be patient and be like, oh, I know it's going to come back, but your broker could sell you out of that position if you get into a margin call. So if you look at my account, I'm using $20,000 worth of margin. My initial requirement that I needed was $39,000 in order to use $20,000 worth of margin. And I need to maintain at least $23,323 in my account. If I don't have that and it drops under, they're going to sell me out of whatever positions they want. It's not up to me, it's up to them. They will sell me out of those positions and to get their money back, because they're obviously risking money, having you borrow it. So they can go ahead and sell you right out of that. So it's risky because let's say you really love a company and a big crash happens. Well, usually you have about 2 days to get the funds back into your account. It doesn't go back in that, your broker will sell you out of that position, and it's just not good at all. And so down here you guys can see the fee that I have to pay. I have to pay $4.37 on. So I have to pay $5 a month plus whatever is on the unpaid, interest. So last month it was like $30 I had to borrow for the margin, which is not too bad, honestly. I'm not too upset about that. But with that margin, I can go ahead and I can own a bunch of shares of different companies, and I can write covered calls to make money. I could sell puts to make money. So there is a lot of positives with that. Like I said, I can go ahead and load up on a company that I really like that got beaten down, and then I can write covered calls and make money on that. Let's say I can only afford 250 shares. Well, with the margin, I can buy, an extra 50 shares, and that way I can write 3 contracts instead of 2 contracts a week. So you can end up making good money. Like I said, you have amplified wins, but you also have amplified losses. I'll show you guys last week what happened, using $40,000 worth of margin. Look at this, September 23rd versus September 24th, like a 6K swing in one day. But as you guys can see, from the 24th to the 28th over the weekend, right back up. So I cut my margin down by half. I'm using 20,000 now. As you can see, we're not using 40K anymore. But I might be using some if Citigroup does drop under 42, because I sold 2 more puts on it this morning. We're up 27 bucks on them. It's in at 42.52, so we're not too bad right now. We have about 53 cents to play with. But, because of margin, I'm allowed to do that, which is pretty cool. But I urge you guys to be careful. Please be careful with margin. It's extremely risky, and I've seen a lot of accounts get absolutely blown up because of it. So, yes, while there are pros to it, like I said, there are also a lot of cons. And, you just have to be careful, because all it takes is one bad trade and your account could get, blown up pretty badly. So be careful, be cautious, and, really, really think about the plays you're going to make before you make them. And, I recommend strong companies, and I recommend if you're going to use margin, use it to, sell puts or sell covered calls. That way you're making some guaranteed money with that margin. But that's just what I do. You guys can do whatever you want with it, but that's just personally what I do. That way the covered calls and stuff pays for the margin itself and then some. So, like I said, that's just what I do. That's just my thing. Let me know in the comments below if you guys use margin at all and what you use it on. I'm curious to know how many other people are using margin as well, and if you're using, what percent of your portfolio is in margin. Like I'm really curious. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys found this video to be not only entertaining but informative and can help you make some decisions in the future. I know margin has definitely helped me, and understanding it obviously has showed me I've learned the pros and cons of it. But like I said, guys, be careful, and if you like the video, remember to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that, and I love the support. We just hit 400 subscribers this morning, so that's awesome. We're almost at 500, so that's awesome. I love the support. I'm glad I'm helping you guys out, and it seems like you guys enjoy the videos, so that means a lot to me. I'm very glad and honored that people would want to watch my content. So hey, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. When we hit 500 subs, we will be doing a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, hope you guys have a great day. Hope all is well. And like I said, if you like the video, remember to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you're using margin or not. All right, guys, enjoy your day. I'll talk to you next one. Take it easy. Bye.